there are a lot of ups and downs. Siguro I'll start with financially. So not just in the business, but when we had this transition of from single people having our own way of handling money. When you get married, you'll have to agree on a certain how you're going to manage your money, and it will not be perfect, right? So until now, we are on our second year, nearing towards the third year of our marriage. It's something that we're continuously trying to improve on. And we consider the business a blessing, despite it being one of also one of the toughest, if not the toughest things that we've ever did. Because in a business, I guess this is what majority of people see in a businessman, that entrepreneurs can write their own check, right? So entrepreneurs can forecast how much they will earn and work for it, unlike an employee who receives a fixed amount of money every month. So despite it being the hardest thing that we've done, it's still very much our biggest blessing, aside from each other. um it's hard, the things that you said, na we actually initially invested on a condo, and that was way back before we got married, before Jello even proposed. We were already paying for that. But that was, yes, I would agree, it was a big mistake from our end. However, if you ask me, if you redo it or whatever, but I am actually still very thankful for that experience. At that time, when Jello and I were talking, it was a good decision that time. No, so we prayed for it. We did. We prayed for it. We did the math. We did. But unfortunately, after a few years, we had to let it go. Yes, due to cash flow, that's right. But actually, I still look at it as something positive. There are some things in life that you need to learn. You There are some things in life that you need to learn, and in order for you to learn it, you have to have bad decisions. And for me, bad decisions will be a part of life. Yeah, and then after that bad decision, we moved on, and we were able to earn that money back in our own ways. And then uh we opted to rent a condo so we can start a new life together, not buy, just rent. Okay, because we learned our lesson, right? So it turned out to be positive. Um the shift from the condo that we rented to a house in Cavite is not really for financial reasons, but more for personal reasons, because we wanted to be closer to family. um so that was the decision that we made. In terms of business challenges, it's always going to be there. It's a hard fact that uh every day I will deal with a concern from a client. Not about every day, no. I don't want to be every day, but on a regular basis, it's part of the business. And what people don't see is that those sleepless nights that you have to think of where the payroll will come from. Do we have money to pay your people? Do we have money to pay suppliers? Did this client already pay us? They're already few weeks delayed or months delayed. Are we going to pay all these things? So but it's all a part of the business, and entrepreneurship is not for everyone. It's really not for the faint of heart. But I believe, if you know what you're doing, you're clear with your vision, just like Jello. He's clear with what he wants to happen, and you just pray to God, surrender to him all your plans. And not everything will happen according to your own plan, but
Yeah, yeah,
God will insert some of his plans along the way. But it will be better. It will be better than than your original plan. So I really can't say much about overcoming challenges, because it just never stops. As long as you're doing the business, you'll always have
yeah.
challenges. You will not wake up one day, all the business problems are solved. I hope. But that's me. I just take it on a more positive note, that everything that you have to learn it from some of them. You have to learn through bad decisions, through conflicts, through challenges, through bad
Yeah.
clients. And fast forward 5 years from now, we'll all just laugh at all those experience and reminisce. Oh, remember when you did that? And then you'll just laugh about it. So yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Alam niyo yung while you were sharing, that was actually something that I was reflecting on lately. I've been something happened at work and everything. There's always happening. There's always something happening. But anyway,
Yeah.
just really we had a problem with something. And I was like, sino nga ba to? And sino nga ba unit to? Tapos parang talagang di ko na alam mo yung ganun. So parang, I was like, I was trying to look for the problem. And then I was just like, I suddenly had that parang kinusap ako ni Lord na parang, teka, yes, may problema, pero dati, ito lang kayo eh. Now, ito yung problema mo because nag-level up kayo. And as like, parang
Yeah,
that
agree.
moment turned into that's what I got from your sharing. Just really got reminded about it. Thanks, Tin. Jeno, ikaw, what about you?
Well, sorry. Coming from what you said naman, ang galing. So, para, yung dati maliit lang yung problema. Then yung malaki na kayo, mas malaking problema. Then just, remind lang naman ako dun sa, the Bible verse which said na, much are given, much are required from you. So, parang, if you're blessed more, God is required from you more, diba? More responsibility, be more generous, be more. So yun lang, in business kasi, like what we're doing now with team, we learn so much. Yun talaga, that's what I can share lang. So there's always a learning curve when you're in business, and those learning curve will make you grow. Will make you grow talaga. So and when I'm looking back from last year when we started this together, kasi Tin is doing this for almost 3 years na. Pero when I came in last year, when we started our first client, when we were together, then what we do when we lose client, then meron na naman bago, then we pivot, it's a pandemic, then we pivot again, and when we look ourselves right now, parang wow, we done so much, and paano namin nagawa yun? And what I can just share is we just grow to a person, and I saw a lot of difference from when we are just an employee or a person versus to a entrepreneur. You grow so much
Yeah,
because of the problems, because of
yeah,
all the challenges that you face and you napagdaanan mo and how you solve it. Basically, that's what an entrepreneur's business is, solving a certain problem every day. So, we're just continuously growing, and we pray always that yeah, we'll be successful in this, and I'm grateful lang ako dahil we're doing this together.